XP in the XRP community. Now core market cap XP is at around 34 cents, guys. Here we go. As we see, definitely in the red today, guys. Look at all of these coins. Wow. Bitcoin just dumped heavily, right? Is it beginning? Has it begun, guys? Because before I jump into this, I'm not financial advisor, no just value only. Inside the paper, sweeto. New nuclear drill in Ukraine to prepare for all scenarios. Again, a lot of different narratives taking place at this time, guys, right? Not only that, we see what else is happening throughout the world, guys, as we speak. A lot of nuclear talk recently, but only one is sweeto. Listen to this. Something's brewing. He can feel it. Listen very carefully, guys.
This crisis, this other crisis, a combination of crises all together, they got to keep it going. They can't stop it. This is why I said yesterday, it almost seems a little too quiet for me right now, okay? Something is brewing under here, and I think you can feel it, So be ready for another major crisis. I don't know what it's going to be, but something is going to happen here to give our policymakers, okay, which they're nothing but puppets here, another mechanism or reason to call upon central banks who are more than happy to lend. You understand? This whole thing is, it's a way to create a slave planet, okay, and individual slaves, debt slaves. It's not going to stop. Understanding that the mechanism is very, very simple, people. The debt must expand. It must expand. Or we go back to Mad Max or a whole new system, which they already have in the works. You all know that. This is all leading up to a climax on an unprecedented, unbelievable scale here, okay? The distortions that exist across the spectrum of asset classes, including the debt market, which is a Frankenstein monster, is not going to stop until it does. And when it does, I think it's going to take most people completely by surprise here. The debt hyperbubble continues to be fueled. It's going to blow up. We witnessed this with our own eyes. We watched that sell-off in that 10-year yield, and what did central banks do the same day? Think about what I'm telling you here. The same day we watched that happen, global bond yields were surging. The day it happened here in the United States with that 10-year yield spiking, what happened? European Central Bank announces their unlimited bond buying program. Fed.
Again, guys, look at that. Millions of people will that the global economy is collapsing faster. Expect bigger lies, right? That's the end goal that they have to collapse the current economy, guys, for the new system to be up and running, right? Now, guys, just to the fun part of XRP in the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting, guys. But if you guys can like the video, if you guys haven't already, I really appreciate it. But look at this, guys. In XRP Productions, we trust. Look at this. This is pretty crazy, right? The 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5. What happened recently, guys? Just the other day. Just in Brazil, right? There we go. As we see right there, guys. So, interesting. Japan, and then what's number 5? The world. We're talking about the world here, guys, right? It seems like we are so close. Definitely, guys. This is pretty crazy. PRX Sudo, nice connection. What are these keys unlocking? Liquidity? Gold standard? Perhaps? From Ripple Riddler? His background did change. Background banner. As you guys can see, the keys. Possibly a few connections right there. Right? Now, Ashley Sudo, Brazil is a key market for Ripple. BG123 posted keys, and Ripple Riddler has keys in his background picture. The market is experiencing an explosion of activity. Mr. Pool tweets a picture of 2 explosions and tweeted double meaning will be implemented alongside X. Again, a few connections from the Riddler side, right? Which is quite interesting. Now, you know what's even crazier, guys? Now, I don't know if this will happen, but this is definitely a black swan if it does take place. Now, I'm not saying it will, guys, but it starts with the Queen. It starts next month with the Queen, as we see right here. Annual Swan, Queen attends, right? A while back, Black Swan, a lot of different swans, departures. Guys, look at this right here. Does the Queen really own all the swans? Maybe this is what Mr. Poole means by 11, as we see right here.
The day of the funeral will be an official bank holiday for the whole of the United Kingdom. The stock exchange will close for a second time in under 2 weeks. At 11 a.m. sharp, the bells of Big Ben will chime.
Guys, that's an interesting find, right? 11. Look at the date and time. Royal Plan. What is Operation Unicorn? How many times have we seen Unicorn as well, right? From the quote-unquote Riddlers. Guys, look at this right here. The secret plans if the Queen. You guys can see. Wait a minute, Scotland. Look at this location right here, guys. Scotland from this account as well. What? Wait a minute, guys. That's absolutely crazy. 11. How many times, right? Now, I'm not sure if that will take place, but that's very interesting to say the least. Elon is now following 11.9 people. 11.9 equal 9/11. Elon Musk, 9/11. This is how they're telling us some type of emergency destructive event is up on the horizon, guys. I don't know what will it be, right? But something enormous, to say the least, which will probably collapse the whole economy. The big one, right? Interesting stuff, guys. By the way, Nikola Tesla, the great inventor in gematria, equal 11.9 as well. If we go to this suite, another that I found, September 11 is the beginning of the Egyptian calendar. September 11 marks the beginning of a new Egyptian year, guys, which is 9/11. 11.9. Wow. A lot of crazy connections, guys. Stay safe, sweeto. 2021 to 2022, Swift will be adjusted. This Hebrew year, 578222, will be an amazing one. September 6, 2021 to September 26, 2022. Reset this fall and onwards, right? Again, it's most definitely, guys, it does seem like, I mean, Mr. Poole has been posting warnings, right? That something is looming. And guess what will take place as well? Remember, Swift will be adjusted 2021 to 2022. Another connection to, the Queen. Time traveler claims to know the exact date the Queen will die. I mean, by the way, there's a time traveler from 2082, right? Along with a prediction, Big Ben will collapse in an earthquake. That's pretty crazy, guys. XRP Phoenix is out, another one. So basically, it begins, we have seen this multiple times, right? Sun equal 9, 922, November equal 94, 13, October 78, 6, September equal 94, 13. How can this be? 14th September 2022 equal Wednesday, right? 3 mountains equal 182, 6 equals 9, yin and yang, as above so below. And you know what's interesting about this as well? We have noticed this as well, guys. But could the mountains represent a Bitcoin chart and the third mountain be a reclaiming of a fib level before it falls on its face, right? Comes to an end, and then a rise of XRP begins where it ends, right? The two mountains, there still needs to be a third one, guys. Possibly. Mr. Poole post Libra zodiac sign is coming up to September 22 to October 23. Again, we have seen a lot of connections that points towards what, guys? September, October 8, this autumn time frame. I even made a poll. A lot of people do believe the reset is taking place this fall, basically. As we've seen right there, which correlates with Libra, September 22 to October 22. Possibly, guys. A lot of connections towards those few months. Right, Wabbit is sweet out, the ripple effect. I'm ready to do more good, are you? Look at that, guys. Time. How to do more good. A growing movement seeks to improve the world today and for generations to come, right? A ripple effect. Ripple turns into a wave, or should we say a tsunami when it's time, guys. File adjuster, sweet out, everything's happening all at once. No coincidences, right? Exactly. That's what it is, guys. Notice that every 2 weeks or so, there's a dangerous solar flare that might disrupt power and satellites. Also, that if when they turn off the power, they will have an excuse for its occurrence, right? It's all there, guys, right? All the proof is in the pudding. It's all going to take place at one time, guys. The fountain for today's video comes from Baba Cooks. Final warning: in the blink of an eye, lives will be changed forever. You have been warned, as we see right here, as above, so below. What's next on the timeline? You guys can see right there, right? The dollar and whatnot, August 22. Oh, by the way, look at that, so fell off. Now, if you go up here, August 21st, XRP $1,000, right? I'm pretty sure it's not August 21st, right? It's something else with a different meaning. Possibly November. Interesting stuff, guys. I'm not really sure, but it does seem like it has to be sooner rather than later because it all points towards these external events, to say at least, right? It's pretty simple at the end of the day. But anyways, that's all. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys please leave a like, subscribe, amazing day, and guys, see ya.